The 5th of January, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura. Hello again, Rabbi.
Okay, good morning again. This is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here. You see with Samanavshi here in Yerushalayim. Zoom our second share in the morning. We're learning in Hilchos Kriyas Torah in the Mishnah Berura, Siman Kuf Lamed Tes, Sif Dalet.
Kuf Lamed Tes.
Right.
Okay, let me find that. Kuf Lamed. That Kuf Lamed Tes. I see Gimel. I see Dalet. Kol Ha Korim, right?
Right. The three.
All right. So everybody who is called up,
right?
Mevarachim lefanecha ula'achareha. He blesses first and afterwards. Before and afterwards, the reading of the Torah.
Right.
So Seach HaSefer Kodem Sheyevarech V'ro'eh HaPasuk Shetzarich L'Hadchil Bo V'achar Kach Yivarech Ula'achar Shekara Golel Umivarech. So he opens the book, the I guess the Torah,
Like the Sefer Torah, right?
Before that he blesses, and he sees the pasuk that it's needed lahatchil initially. Bo he needs the first he sees the first pasuk of what's going to be read, and afterwards he blesses, and after the reading, he blesses. What is golel?
Goal is like to turn the shikol golu mavorach. He makes sure that the Sefer Torah is open to the spot where he needs to read from.
Oh, so he rolls it. He rolls.
Yeah,
Golel,
literally means roll.
To roll. So he rolls it to make sure that it's in the right position. That when he's blessing on the end of the reading.
Right.
Okay. Aga uvisha'a shemivarech baracha rishona yahafoch panav al hatzad shelo yehei nir'eh kim varech min haTorah v'nir'eh li diyahafoch of litzad semolo. So it means in a year that he blesses.
Ubisha at the time. Ubisha shemevorech bracha rishon at the time when he's making the bracha, the first bracha.
The first bracha.
We're in Sif Kuf Lamed Tes Sif Daled in the Ramor right now. So at the time when he's making the bracha rishon,
he blesses. He makes the first bracha. What is Yahafoch?
Now, folks,
Turn your head.
I'm sorry, you were both talking. I didn't understand either of you.
Turn your head, he should turn his face. Turn his face.
He should turn his face al hatzad to the side, shalo yehe near so that it shouldn't be that he sees
It
kimavare.
shouldn't appear. Shouldn't seem.
Oh, it shouldn't seem that he is blessing from the Torah.
That the blessing is in the Torah, that he's reading the blessing from the Torah.
Right. If
Right.
he's looking down into the Sefer Torah when he's making the bracha, so it could be misconstrued that the bracha is written there somewhere in the Torah, and he's reading from the bracha from the Torah.
Right. The near li, and it seems to me, de yahafoch panav letzad, that in turning his face to the side, he should turn it to the smooth olo to the left.
To the left, right. That's I'm not sure why he's taking on you turn it to the left side. I'm not sure because usually if you're standing to the right of the reader, so when if you're going to turn your face to the left, so you're actually going to be looking towards the direction of the Sefer Torah. We'll have to see what the Mishna Berura says.
Yeah, that and also the usually, in my experience, the bracha that you're reading is on the right.
Many shuls, which is really a good idea, that they have the brachas there on the bima, so people can look at the brachas when they're reading it rather than resort to saying it bal peh. So some people make mistakes. I've seen a lot of people make mistakes, even big people. Talmidei Chachamim, they get up there and they make an error or two.
Right.
And, many places, much more common in America. Most shuls in America have it written there in the on the bima. Eretz Israel, it's not as common, but some places have it.
Now, when the Ramah says nira li,
yeah,
what is that signifying?
I mean, he's giving his own personal advice, opinion on the subject, rather than basing it upon a previous source.
Is that weaker than if he didn't say nira li, he just said this is the law? Would that be a stronger statement?
Well, I mean, you could take it both ways. I mean, you could take it one way in a way that it's a little bit weaker because it's not perhaps based on any previous higher authorities, number one, so it might be weaker on one hand. On the other hand, he's taking a stand. He's actually telling you exactly what to do, right? So it's like he's giving you a personal message about what to do. So on one hand, it might be a little bit weaker. On one other hand, it might be a little bit stronger.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, should I go weiter in the Mechaber or down to the Mishnah Berura?
Let's see the Mishna Berura here. That'll bring us the Mishna Berura in Sivkat and Yud Dalet.
Yud Dalet. Let's see. Yud. Yud.
Call of Korah.
Oh, Yud Dalet.
Everyone who reads from the Sefer Torah.
Mihu yesh acharonim.
Yes.
The one who is later.
No, however, achroni means latter day authorities. In terms of the halachic authorities, the acronym of the latter day authorities.
Okay. However, there are latter day authorities, shekasvu deha fikas panav, that they wrote that he should turn his face. Eno nachon is not correct. They wrote that he should not turn his face. de mar'eh atzmo ki'ilu eno mivarech al ma she yikra rak al midei acharina.
Lou, where are you in the Mishnah Berurah?
What?
Yeah, what's
Where are you in the
what's
Mishnah
where
Berurah?
you beginning to read? I'm trying to find it as well.
Yud Daled, you said.
Yeah, call bracha. Call hakorin. You bracha. You doubt call korin.
Kol Kore. I don't see that. Let's see. Yud. See, I have so many parentheses here. It's hard to know which one we're talking about.
Well, do you see the Daled for the fourth? You see the big Daled?
Fourth step.
Yeah, I see the big Daled.
And there's a Daled right after that. Call korin.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Okay, that's where we are. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Af Medina lo haya tzarich levarech ki im harishon beracha rishona v'ha'acharon beracha acharona. Let's see. So all who are called up, even in a country that
Medina means according to the strict letter of the law. Medina means according to the law.
even according to the law, he's not required to bless since I'm sorry, what's ki'im?
Except
The first person.
Except?
Yeah.
Yeah, except for
Except
according to
the first.
Right.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
According to
The
the
first
law,
person makes the bracha
only
rishona.
one who's required to say the bracha is the first one who goes up to the secretary. According to the halacha, only the one first person he's required to make the bracha.
I'm sorry, can you say that again? I'm not clear.
According to the law, the only person who has to make the bracha is the first person who reads from the Torah.
Oh, except the first one. I see. Bracha Rishona, the first, who reads the first bracha. The Acharon, and afterwards, bracha Acharona.
And the last one leads the bracha achrona. I mean, the way it is according to the law is the first person who gets the aliyah, meaning the kohen in general, he makes the first bracha, and then no other brachas are made until the last person finishes his reading and he says the last bracha.
Oh, okay.
That's the way the law. That's according to the law.
Okay.
But nobody does it that way. Nobody does it that way.
Yeah.
V'ha'emtza'im yotz'in b'virchasan. And the in-between ones, they what's yotz'in?
They're being exempt with these brachas.
They're exempt with the in-between brachas?
Yeah, they don't have to make them.
The ones who in between are exempt with the bracha from the first person and the bracha from the last person.
Okay. V'af al pi Cain tiknu Rabbanan mishum ha-nichnasin v'ha-yotz'in v'emtza hakriya. Okay, and even though the rabbis made a decree because of the entrance
People
of
walking in and out, people walking in and out during the Kriya.
Right. Right. The people come in, people go out.
entering and exiting in the middle of the reading. Do I read the brackets?
Yep,
Yeah, go ahead.
Shalo yishma'u birkas hapkod seach v'hacho same vayomru shekorin b'torah b'li bracha. Okay, so that means I lost my place. Let's see.
That since the people who are coming in and going out, they didn't hear perhaps they didn't hear the first one make the bracha Rishona and the last one make the bracha Achrona. They may misconstrue and think that you can read from the Torah without making a bracha. So therefore, rabbinically, we instituted the custom of having everybody make a bracha Rishona and a bracha Achrona.
Shekol echad ve'echad may ha'olin v'yivarech b'techila v'sof kamo she'nahug hayom. And each and every one may ha'olin is in the world.
No,
who go, Olim, the ones who go up, the ones who get in the Leah.
Olim, right? Yeah.
From the olim, from the ones who go up, they bless the first blessing and the last blessing, like the custom today.
Right. I mean, that's
Yes,
the
everybody
existing
everybody
custom.
says the brachas.
Right. That's the way that you go. Everyone says their own brachas when they go up and get in Aliyah. Yeah.
And when he says like the custom today, this is the Mishna Berura, so he's talking about the Ashkenazi custom?
Everybody's custom. It's not just Ashkenazi.
Yeah. Right.
I don't think you've ever been to a shul where everybody didn't say their own bracha.
How many shuls have you been to?
It doesn't matter. This is become such, just like on Hanukkah, it's Mahadrim and Ahadrim. This is like everybody's adopted this. It's no suffix.
That's just the way it is, right?
Well, I'm glad I have it on good authority here. Mevarachin lifaneha ula achareha. Blessing first and last.
Right.
Hine leachareha shehi birkas asher nasan. And the last one, it is the blessing that is given.
Well, that's just the word. No, Asher Nasan Lanu, Torah Emes. That's part of the bracha. That's the phrase that identifies the bracha.
They have it in quotes by you, Asher Nasan. If that's the name of the bracha.
Oh, that's in quotes.
Asher Nasan Torah Emes v'chayilon takus v'cheinu.
Got
That's
it.
the name. That's the way the bracha is referred to. That's the bracha Achrona.
Right. The Kule Alma de Rabbanan. And everyone is like the rabbis?
No. All opinions. Kuliyama means a reference to all opinions. All opinions are in agreement that it's the Rabbanan. That bracha Achrona is according to all opinions the Rabbanan.
Okay. Ulefaneha shehi birkas asher bachar. And that's in quotes also. And the The first one is blessing Asher Bachar Banim Mikol Amim, etc. Yesh
Right.
Deos Bain Haposkim Im Ki Devar Torah O Derabanan. And there are opinions between the poskim. There are different opinions among the poskim. If it's a deraisa or a derabanan, what to say these brachas?
The first bracha. This again, the last bracha, everyone agrees that's the Rabbanan. The first bracha, that's a question in the poskim as to whether some opinions hold that it's the Raisa, some opinions hold that it's the Rabbanan.
Okay. V'hane mili kishelo berach dayin birkas haTorah, and these words that when he doesn't bless.
He has not blessed. Meaning, when is this that there's a discussion whether the first bracha is the Rice or the Rabbanan? And that's if you're talking about a person for some reason or other he has not yet made Berachas Torah and he got the Aliyah. I don't know whatever the particular case is, but they dream up a case where a person did not yet make Berachas Torah and they call him up to the Sefer Torah for an Aliyah. So in that case, there are opinions in the poskim that it could be that bracha he's saying is a deraisa, a Torah command to say that bracha.
Aval aim beirach kavar birkas haTorah luchulei alma he the Rabbanan. But what's aim?
If
Yes, if he already made Berachas Torah, Kuli Alma, the Rabbanan.
Everybody says it's rabbinic. The first one.
Right.
Okay. Shenis kana mishum de kavod hatibur kamo shekasav saif chet sif chet. So Shanice Kana is acquired?
No, it was mitaken. It was established. They established to say this bracha because of coveted tzibur.
As it is written in Sif Chet.
Right.
Im ta'a bevir kas haTorah ufa sach asher nasan lanu bimakom asher bachar. If what's ta'a?
If he made a mistake, if he
erred in the blessing in the Birchas Torah, blessing of the Torah, and he opened by saying Asher Nasan Lanu in place of Asher Bachar Banu.
He reversed it, right? The bracha should have ended with and started with, right? So if we reversed it, okay. So what do we do?
Kodem Shamar Hashem. If he remembers before he said Hashem's name, May Ha-Chatima. What's May Ha-Chatima?
That's the end
of the bracha. The bracha of Hashem at the end.
Every bracha has a pasicha and a chasima. A pasicha is the opening, the bracha ta Hashem, Elokeinu melech olam, and then a chasima, the ending of the bracha, which is usually relevant to the specific thing that you're making the bracha about.
So if he remembered before he said the name of Hashem in the end of the bracha,
Right.
Correct.
Dehayinu no sein haTorah.
That's what he said. That's what he should say, right?
Okay. Yaschil me asher bechar banu. Before he said asher bachar banu.
And he goes back. He hasn't finished the bracha. Then he goes back and says Asher Bracha Banu.
Oh, Yaschil, he begins again by saying Asher Bachar Banu. Ve'im kavar amar baruch atah Hashem. And if he already said Baruch atah Hashem, af she adayin lo amar nosein haTorah. Even though he still has not said nosein haTorah, Yisayim Osa Habracha. He finishes that blessing.
Right. Right. You should finish the bracha. He started and ended by mistake, and so you let it go.
Let it go. Finish the bracha. Ula achar ha-kriya, and after the reading, Amar Yomar Asher Bachar Banu. He says Asher Bachar Banu. Derech HaChaim. That's according to the Derech HaChaim. Od Kasav Sham. It's also written over there. Im Amar Baracha Harishona. If he says the first bracha, Kiroi Uvabaracha Hashnia Ta'a V'Hischil Asher Bachar Banu. If he said the blessing, the first blessing, properly, and he blessed the second blessing in error, he goes back and says Asher Bachar Banu.
Right.
Im Nizkar Terem Amro Baruch Atah Hashem. If he remembers before he says Baruch Atah Hashem, no saying HaTorah, Yaschil, then he goes back, Me Asher Nasan Lanu, to Asher Nasan Lanu. Aval im lo nizkar al la'achar she'amar Baruch Atah Hashem. But if he remembers after he said Baruch Atah Hashem, Mishna Berura, no Sena Torah, Yaschil, he goes back, Od also, or further, Ha'am Mitechilas Habracha. Another time.
He says again the beginning of the bracha. Another
beginning of the bracha. Ve'im nizkar la'achar Baruch Atah Hashem. If he remembers after he says Baruch Atah Hashem, Kodem nosein haTorah, before he says nosein haTorah, Yomar miyad Elokeinu melech haolam asher nasan lanu v'kulei. He says immediately, Elokeinu melech haolam asher nasan lanu.
Says immediately, right, if he says that, if he said, after he remembered, after saying Baruch Hashem, Kodem, before he said, Nosena Torah, Yomer Mid, Elokeinu Melech HaOlam, Asher Nasanu Teresanes. Okay, all right, we'll have to stop here. Yeah, a lot of pratim, a lot of details here.
Yeah, that was tough.
Best thing is,
Okay.
don't try and
Shkoyach, Lou.
Valpes, look into a siddur or look at the paper that they have on the beam and read carefully, and you won't come to any mistakes. Be'ezrat Hashem.
Amen.
Okay, Mitzvah Hashem. Everybody have a good day.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You
Have a
too,
good Shabbos,
Rabbi.
everybody.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Good Shabbos, Lord.